a truly inspirational role model. Billionaire Oprah Winfrey has battled through grinding poverty and a troubled childhood to become the most powerful woman in TV and a shining example of the American dream. Today, the media mogul is worth a stunning $2.6 billion, £2 billion. Read on to discover more about Oprah Winfrey's incredible rags-to-riches journey. All dollar amounts are in U.S. dollars. The future media mogul was born on January 29, 1954, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi, to a single teenage mother, Vernita Lee. She was named Oprah after a biblical figure in the Old Testament book of Ruth. Oprah's estranged father, Vernon Winfrey, was in the U.S. Army at the time. Not long after she was born, Oprah was left with her maternal grandmother, Hattie Mae Lee, in Mississippi as her mother headed north to find work in Wisconsin. The little girl spent the first 6 years of her life living with Grandma in abject rural poverty. Oprah returned to her mother's home a year later, and life got even harder. From the age of 9, she was sexually abused by several family members and neglected by her mother. Overwhelmed by all the trauma, Oprah ran away from home not long after her 13th birthday. Oprah would get emotional reading heart-wrenching news stories, and her bosses at the TV station felt her warm, down-to-earth persona would be better suited to a talk show. In 1978, they transferred the chatty newsreader to a talk show called People Are Talking, which she co-hosted with Richard Scher. In her element, Oprah excelled in her new role, which finally allowed her personality to shine through. By the early 1980s, the rookie talk show host was riding high and caught the attention of network executives looking for a bubbly, engaging host to anchor the station's ailing morning talk show, AM Chicago. Oprah sent in an audition tape and got the job. The first episode aired on January 2, 1984, and Oprah didn't waste any time working her magic. In the space of a few months, Chicago AM went from being the city's lowest-rated talk show to its highest. It's around this time that Oprah would have made her first $1 million, £765.7 million. By 1988, syndication cash was rolling in, and Oprah's income jumped to a massive $30 million. £23 million, after she assumed full ownership of the show. Flush with cash, Oprah snapped up a huge Chicago condo for $2.5 million in 1988, $6 million today, £4.6 million, and bought a 168-acre farm in Indiana, using it as a weekend retreat. The Oprah Winfrey Show went from strength to strength in the early 1990s, pulling in bumper advertising revenues while featuring less sensational subject matter and more shows devoted to self-improvement and spirituality. By 1995, Oprah's net worth had skyrocketed to $340 million, £260.2 million, and she replaced Bill Cosby as the only Black American on the Forbes 400 list. Oprah founded her eponymous book club and Favorite Things segment in 1996, ushering in the so-called Oprah effect. Books and products that appeared on the show became overnight bestsellers, a testament to Oprah's powerful influence over the American public. Closing out the decade, she received the Daytime Emmy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1998. The new millennium had plenty of promise for the Oprah. In 2000, she launched her ridiculously successful monthly print magazine, the Oprah Magazine, which Fortune described as the most successful startup ever in the publishing industry. A year later, Oprah bought a 42-acre estate in Mendocino, California, for $50 million, £38.2 million, naming it the Promised Land. The estate has been Oprah's principal residence ever since. The media magnate has also bought homes in Florida, Colorado, and Hawaii. With her popularity at an all-time high, Oprah's wealth went through the roof in the early 2000s. In 2004, the undisputed queen of all media was listed by Forbes as the world's only Black billionaire and the first Black female billionaire in history. It's no surprise that only a couple years later, in 2006, Oprah became America's highest-paid TV entertainer. raking in an estimated $260 million, £199 million, and beat out Simon Cowell. That same year, she also signed a $55 million, £42 million contract with XM Satellite Radio to create Oprah Radio. Fulfilling a long-held dream, she founded OWN, the Oprah Winfrey Network, in 2008. "I always felt my show was just the beginning of what the future could hold," she explained in a press release. The network actually spelled the end for The Oprah Winfrey Show. Oprah retired the show in its 25th season to enable her focus on her network. The final episode aired on 25 May 2011, pulling in 16.4 million viewers. OWN, which launched in 2011, began to turn a profit in 2013 on the back of increasing viewership. That same year, Oprah was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom and starred in Lee Daniels' The Butler, for which she was nominated for several awards. In 2014, Oprah appeared in and co-produced Ava DuVernay's Selma, and was nominated for an Academy Award for her role as an executive producer. The following year, she paid $43.5 million, £33 million, for a 10% stake in Weight Watchers, and the company's stock price surged as a result. A major philanthropist, Oprah has donated more than $80 million to charity over the years. The media mogul bankrolls 3 foundations, including the Oprah Winfrey Foundation, and supports a wide variety of good causes from girls' education to animal rescue. She's since released 2 shows like Oprah's Book Club, which was inspired by a segment on The Oprah Winfrey Show, and The Oprah Conversation, a chat show in which she's interviewed everyone from Barack Obama to Will Smith. That same year, she appeared in Disney's fantasy blockbuster, A Wrinkle in Time. Oprah is famed for her riveting sit-down talks with everyone from Michael Jackson to Kim Kardashian. In March 2021, she gripped the nation once again with her exclusive interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle about their controversial split from the British royal family. According to Forbes, 17.1 million people turned in to watch the bombshell interview. Oprah teamed up with royalty once again by co-creating, producing, and hosting the chat show The Me You Can't See: A Path Forward with Prince Harry. Premiering exclusively on Apple TV Plus in May 2021, the critically acclaimed documentary series explores mental health and well-being and features an array of celebrity guests, including Glenn Close and Lady Gaga. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the Rags to Riches channel, and turn on post notifications to see more of our future videos. With that said, keep enjoying our videos, and I'll see you in the next video.